The impact on the agriculture sector after several workers at a northern Vermont farm were taken into custody by U.S. Customs and Border Protection this week.
Governor Phil Scott says that the state is working to understand exactly what's happening and why it's happening. He says this operation appears to be unplanned.
And happening right now, protesters are gathering outside City Hall in downtown Burlington on the Church Street Marketplace. They are voicing their opposition to this week's arrest made by those border agents. The rally was organized by the human rights organization Migrant Justice. They're calling the detentions, quote, an injustice and demanding the workers' immediate release.
NBC5 spoke with the organization earlier this week. They told us that in Vermont, the impact of migrant workers can be felt almost everywhere, especially in the agricultural sector.
According to the organization's data, there are between 800 and 1,500 migrant workers in the state and of Vermont's nearly 600 dairy farms. Surveys show a whopping 94% of them have hired migrant workers.
Meantime, the Department of Agriculture says that 2/3 of all milk production in New England comes from Vermont. The state's dairy industry pulls in $3.6 billion every year.
And we should note that many of these workers are regularly hired to work on farms in Vermont legally.
Yes, NBC5's James Maloney spoke to a Vermont turkey farmer and explains how their temporary hiring process works.
Vermont farms like this one rely on legal seasonal migrant workers to get the job done.
We couldn't do it without them.
Peter Stone is the owner of Stonewood Farm in Orwell. Right now it's their off season, but in the late fall he'll need extra hands to process the over 40,000 turkeys heading to stores across the East Coast.
We've advertised to get full-time year-round. Nobody. I don't get anybody.
The solution for Stone and other farmers is help from migrants. At Stonewood, about 30 workers from Jamaica come in the months before Thanksgiving for short-term employment through the federal H-2A program.
They can only be here on our farm for 10 months of the year. We can't have them for 2 months out of each year, so they can't be full-time year-round. So we have a process we go through.
An agent assists with paperwork for the farm. Employees apply for a work visa and/or admission to the U.S. to stay for a specific period of time. Stone says they are paid roughly $19 an hour. That's the same rate of pay for anyone hired for the job. Workers are also provided housing and transportation to purchase groceries. The Vermont Agency of Agriculture says migrants play a significant role in Vermont's dairy economy too.
94% of Vermont dairy farms have hired or currently employ migrant labor. And what we know across the country is that migrant labor is a very critical component of dairy systems.
While migrants' contributions are acknowledged, concerns are growing for them regardless of legal status as the Trump administration cracks down.
I shouldn't have anything to worry about, but it just seems to me the way they go in and just arrest people or taking people, who's to say they aren't going to take them before they ask questions?
Vermont Congresswoman Becca Balint saying immigration policy needs to take another approach.
And let's stop using migrant labor as a political pawn. Let's do comprehensive reform. That's what's needed. And I can't wait until I have some other willing members across the aisle who are actually willing to be honest about what's happening in their districts too.
The farm owner says if they couldn't hire temporary migrant workers, they're not sure what would happen. In Orwell, James Maloney, NBC5 News.